Hello and welcome to Betsndat, episode 2 of the show. My name is Nate. Now this is Charlie Famwina, and just like Ronaldo, he goes by one name. This is Zeke.
Hey guys,
welcome. How did we feel after episode 1 last week? We got some good reviews, man.
Yeah,
man, it was good. I think it was good vibes, so it's easy to chat.
You know, the exciting thing was the show was great. Should we kick things off with the results of the bets?
Hey, the NFL ones were good. NFL was good.
Nah, correct. Yeah. How did you feel about that situation? Because I know you researched that stuff. How would you describe what went on? Because did every bet lose for the prelims?
Yeah, every bet lost. So I think a few of them were forced, like the girls ones. I try to do the first show. Let's get some winners that people like, some kind of sure things, which nothing is a sure thing. But I felt like I wanted to give some, better ones to the public. But yeah, obviously went against that.
I didn't see the bets, but were some of them favourites to win?
Yeah, half of them were favourites.
Oh.
So that's why I threw on those ones to make people feel more safer. But
that was a good learning lesson for people that want to bet, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw you say it from the start. Hey, like, I only bet what you can afford to lose.
Yeah. And I lost 1,100. So.
Chump change.
But yeah, the NFL was good. It turned things around. Didn't win the money back, but got over half of it back. So yeah.
NFC, AFC conference championship games. So we got the Commanders playing the Philadelphia Eagles. And we've got the Kansas City Chiefs playing. They play not the Ravens, the Bills.
Bills,
yeah.
Again, man.
Who you got, bro?
Probably have to go Chiefs, eh? The line opened even odds, and now Chiefs have come down to the favourites, $1.70.
What would be a bet that you're looking at between the Chiefs and the Bills? I know you like a Josh Allen touchdown.
These games, like the close ones, I always try and prioritise the money line to win.
Yeah.
Head to head, that's just always the safest one because there's many ways to win or lose. So just do the safest one first. Then I go to player props. Receptions are cool. Like Travis Kelce, he didn't really do much throughout the season, but come to these big games, he's getting a lot more ball and yeah.
I got a tip for that game. Noah Gray to score a touchdown.
Noah Gray.
Yeah.
Everyone bet the opposite. It's worked for us this year.
Oh, true. Actually, it has, eh?
Yeah.
I haven't picked one winner.
But you called Commanders last week.
No, you didn't. I did.
Oh. What made you pick Commanders? Is just the injuries?
Captain Black Sparrow, Jaden Daniels, bro. He's going to march them down the field. He's just so exciting to watch, especially in that fourth quarter. He just comes out and just plays like he's in high school.
Are white quarterbacks out of fashion?
Nah, white quarterbacks always.
Because,
there's 3, eh?
Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes is half.
Hurts.
Black Sparrow's makuā black.
Yeah. Hurts is I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo.
Jalen Hurts.
I think Commanders beat the Eagles this week.
You reckon?
If you want to place a bet, I would rather have my money on the big underdog.
Yeah.
But I think the best bet for that one would be the spread. I think it's at 6. Yeah, 6 flat.
I think the Commanders have reached there.
Nah, Hurts he's hobbling into these games. He's pretty much injured.
Who's the backup? Oh, it's Kenny Pickett, eh?
Yeah, Pickett.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's better. I would rather have Pickett than Hurts. Trust
me.
Serious? Trust me, bro.
Oh, Kenny Pickett is he's the only quarterback that wears gloves because his hands are too small.
Actual?
Yeah. So, you know how when you have the combine, right?
Yeah.
And your measurables, everything, and you'll know about this. Like, it doesn't matter if you got heart, if you don't have the right specs for your body, the measurements, stuff. People are like, oh, look, you're probably a great player and you got a lot of heart, but your body just doesn't measure up. Why is that? If you could explain it.
I think it's just like percentages, eh? Like obviously, I think for rugby, I guess like the odds of winning things like line-out scrums, you have to have height. You got to be big. Obviously, there's the malls and stuff like that. There's always criteria to each position. So
Because I feel like over the years, over the decades, the props have gotten taller.
Yeah, I was shocked when I met you. And you're like 6'4".
Bro, I'm 6'2",
Yeah.
but there's bigger guys than me.
Yeah.
But now the game's completely changed. I think everyone's gone smaller, especially on this side of the world in New Zealand. They've just gone fit as.
Yeah.
Whereas
Same with the league as well. You look at the front row stocks. He's not small, but Fanor Blake is more like closer to the ground. Just Carrigan's.
I always thought he was a big boy, but then someone was telling me he's only 110 kilos.
Yeah, seen in real life.
AFB.
Damn.
So that makes sense why he lasts so long in the field.
It's just his wallet that's heavy. So Kenny Pickett, back to Kenny Pickett. The Steelers were advised that they're like, hey, look, man, great college kid. He's a local kid from Pittsburgh, but he wears gloves to throw. And if you got to wear gloves to throw, it's like, you this is the level that you should stay at. Steelers still picked him, and it didn't work out. And now he's the backup quarterback for Jalen Hurts, who can't really throw himself. So you got a Kaya guy backing up a Kaya guy. So,
and then on top of that, he speaks in Instagram quotes.
oh yeah, like most of this generation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No
your
names.
generation.
Hey, your ex-mates.
Oh, whoa. Hey, shucks. I'm still mates with everyone. They just don't talk to me. So yeah, I think. Yeah, I might go with you. I think Commander's going to win that then.
Yeah.
But I think,
Especially from a betting perspective, because everything I like to look at first is betting perspective. Like, even if I don't think someone's going to win, if the value is there, you just got to take it.
do you have the prices currently for those two teams?
I think they are $4 at the moment.
Commanders?
Yeah.
Damn. I always feel weird saying that because I really want to say the Commanders.
But are they going back to the Redskins?
Nah.
There's been talks of it.
They can't.
Yeah, because they got not banned, but advised to change the name, wasn't it?
But the family of the guy whose face it was, they want it back.
It costs money for a rebrand.
Trump's America, baby. $3.35 what they are.
$3.35?
Yeah, $3.35. Not $4. That was last week.
$3.35. That's a good price.
I'll take it.
How much would you chuck down on that game?
I'll probably play the spread first, more on that.
Yeah.
What is the spread?
Like the handicap. So say for this game it's 6. It's usually 6.5 or 6. So they would, obviously different for every game. It's whether that team can stay within the 6 points and whether the other team can beat them by more than 6 points. That's what the spread is.
So the spread at the moment is Philadelphia beating them by 6 or more points.
Yeah. More than 6, yeah.
So they're playing at what? They're playing in Philly. Snowy game.
Jalen Hurts can't run.
Saquon can.
Yeah. That guy's beast mode, bro.
He is,
Yeah. He's different, man.
Him or Gibbs?
Saquon.
Now I'm going to like Gibbs more.
None of them compared to Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, here we go.
He's the best, man. So we're all collectively saying the Commander's going to win? I think they're going to win then.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me come back to you. I've got to go check out the injury report first. But so I'll sit on the fence for that one at the moment.
Yeah.
Because that home field advantage, man, that field's hard to play it, especially in this weather.
They're crazy, Philly fans.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a player that was talking shit about the Philadelphia fans and then the fans were just all over him in that game? What's his name?
Because who did Philly beat? They beat the Rams, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that new kid, Jared Verse, was giving them a bit of lip.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah. So we'll go to... So that's the NFC Conference Championship game. Let's move over. And you're just saying it's just Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah. When you get to these kind of games, you just forget any kind of stats or whatever. You just script, bro. That's just the safest way. What do the NFL want?
Their defense, like, man... I know they talk about Pat Mahomes, but, man, their defense is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look at some stuff closer to the game, but yeah, kind of like, what was the other game that I was watching? I think it was the Commanders and the Lions. Both teams, they try their luck on the 4th down, so they're never gonna punt. So you just always go for points. The total, the over. And the over was smashed by halftime.
Damn.
I think it was like 56 points or something like that.
Tight game in Philly then?
Yeah. I think it'll come down to the wire.
Yeah. All right, so those are the picks from the boys, from the guys that know. The guys that know.
Well, not really. I just started watching like 2 years ago.
So we're going Commanders and Chiefs to meet in the Super Bowl. That's probably the only exciting thing to look forward to at the moment, eh?
Yeah. No UFC this weekend. I think Adesanya headlines in Saudi Arabia next week.
Oh, so next week?
Yeah, that's a free fight card too.
Free?
Fight, yeah, fight night. I think just Saudi that they're trying to push for more fans and viewers or whatever, just because boxing's killing it there at the moment.
Yeah.
True.
What are your thoughts on? I forgot who it was. In that region wants to start up a boxing sort of situation like the UFC.
Oh no, what's that?
Someone from Saudi is wanting to bankroll it, and he wants what's his name? Who's the guy that runs the UFC? Dana White. He wants Dana White to take control of it and kind of do the same thing where there's like no different world organizations, boxing organizations. Let's just have one place where guys come in, we put in your weight classes, and it's just like the UFC, exactly the same.
Yeah, I reckon
For boxing.
so.
For boxing.
I think Dana White's tried his luck at boxing before and he failed. But if he's got the backing of these Saudi guys, I think he'll do all right. But yeah, I love Dana White, but I just I think he's stick to MMA.
I feel like you're the type of guy, if I asked, who would you bring to dinner? 3 guys, dead or alive, you'd go, Donald Trump, Dana White,
Joe Rogan.
Nah, Theo Von and Joey Diaz.
and Violet Myers.
Who's that?
What? Tony knows. Oh, Charlie,
Yo.
you've been hanging out with the Moana Pacifica boys?
Yeah, no, I was there today. Just helping out with some of the young boys, the young props coming through. So, yeah, heaps of potential there. They just need a bit of guidance, I guess, a bit of experience, a bit of an old fella telling them what to do, I guess.
It sounds like you've been doing a lot of work, not just at like places like that with Moana, but at your gym, JP Athletic.
Yeah.
I was watching some of the Instagram, bro. The guy's a gun, eh?
He's got an awesome setup. I love what he's trying to do in the community. Like, obviously, with kids going to some of these big schools, they're put into these programs and they put their best foot forward for when it comes to game time. But obviously, it's some of these other kids out south or wherever are less fortunate, so they don't have these kind of programs. Well, JP's actually the S&C at the Warriors, so it's good to have a professional helping these kids out. So, and then I'm just there, obviously training, but just helping out other kids as well that maybe are in the same position. Or
Probably never, like it's good to have someone like of your caliber there, showing them or telling them what it's expected at that level, I guess.
yeah, and, man, it's awesome practice. Like they run it exactly like a professional outfit. So
Because some schools already have that set up, eh?
some schools are there like in the mornings and after school, and there's like one period in the that's what you call it during school that's devoted to rugby.
Wow.
So you see the difference.
If you were to rank the schools or the top 5 schools with a high performance setup in New Zealand,
I'll probably be Kings, St Kitts. You're just trying to in New Zealand or
in New Zealand.
Oh,
Well, let's say Auckland because you know Auckland.
yeah, probably.
Or top 3. So Kings.
Kings, St Kitts. You probably give it to Auckland Grammar.
Yeah.
Man, some of these guys' gyms are flash. They're better than ITM.
No way.
It's because it's all in school. It's like the school's gym, but man, they got saunas and maybe not saunas, but they got ice baths and all that kind of stuff.
Ice baths.
Yeah. So they're coming out of some of these guys are coming out of school, and they go to club rugby, which is like, and they're going back down. Like it's weird, you know. So
That's probably why the teams that come from overseas, they always go train at Grammar, Mags.
No.
yeah, Kings. Yeah, some international teams will just go straight to these schools
Yeah.
because Kings is their field is Eden Park, like quality.
Damn.
So that it just shows you the difference in like
So that's good then. Then your mate JP's like got that set up for guys to go and see what it's like.
So Tim and this other fella Paz, those two are just working together to help out other people that are just less fortunate, I guess. So
How do they work? Because it's obviously not a normal gym. Do they just look at someone and kind of know what program they need to be in?
Yeah, obviously it's dependent on sport, positions, and then a lot of it's very similar. Right? Like rugby or league, you're a bit more smaller, or you're trying to get a bit more smaller in league and different. I think leagues are a lot more, I want to say, like more explosive, more...
Ooh, controversial. Controversial.
Whereas the rugby's a bit more strength, like explosive as well, but we do like low sets, so 4 sets of threes kind of range, where I think they're doing a lot more higher stuff. So
yeah. Would if you could start all over again, you knew you were going to be a professional athlete, would you still pick rugby?
Or any sport? Or between the two?
Between the two.
Yeah. The way that my nutrition goes, I'll probably go with rugby.
Even a few of the league boys that are converted to rugby, they say they would pick rugby.
Aye.
They enjoyed rugby the most, like Israel Folau.
Yeah. It is. I think what rugby has over league is that it's international, bro. Like you can play anywhere.
It's easy for the backs though.
Yeah.
It's easy for the backs.
What, to transition?
No, I mean like I guess
say.
they have a bit more freedom in the 15-man game.
Yeah, I guess if you're in those like 19, 15 kind of roles, you're the spine. Like that's our spine.
I can hear something, bro. Shut up. Yeah, I didn't even. I don't know. I was just.
If you're a centre, I think like what's the guy from Roosters?
Joe Manu.
Joe Manu. He's at centre, so that's like.
He's your favourite player, eh?
He's probably
Was
Hell no.
Was I not supposed to say that?
This guy knows I don't like this guy. This is another
sorry,
Jordan
man.
Ricky thing.
Hey, man. Bro, I know this is out of left field and it's got nothing to do with our conversation at the moment. But, man, I just love when the Brisbane Broncos had a second rower like Angus Crichton.
Yeah.
Just someone like that. Please, man.
Because
Honestly,
the Broncos are always known for having good second row stocks, eh?
Yeah.
Ben Till, Brad Thorne, Sam Thade.
I reckon Brendan Piacotta's going to get there. He's going to get there. He just needs a bit more muscle.
Yeah.
From a guy who doesn't know what muscle looks like. But he's gonna get there. I believe in him. He's gonna be a Queensland player.
Man, I'm excited for this year's league season, eh?
Yeah.
Was that a real thing you wanted to go to Vegas? Oh, well, not you.
I reckon we can all go.
That'll be cool.
What's the date on it?
Oh wait, are the Broncos playing?
No.
Oh yeah, no.
No, it's like Warriors, Canberra. Hey, we want to get it. We want media passes, man. Panthers and Raiders. Someone else.
By the way, we'll get to that. I was looking at Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's Instagram. Did you see that mean hype reel that he's got up? No. At the end of it, there's this like big glowing transition of the number 1 that just sticks to his back. Does that mean he's playing fullback?
Yeah, maybe.
Must be.
Aye.
Oh, I thought Chance would get it.
Yeah, same. That's interesting.
Man, when they put him at the back there a couple of games last year, and he was
Dynamite.
that's crazy.
He's
man.
different, eh?
Okay, so now they're going from 13th to 12th. Just kidding, Jakes.
They've got what's his name? Tanner Boyd, eh? They got Tanner Boyd.
I like him, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good player.
Yeah, people. He carved up the Warriors twice last year. No, seriously. That was 66-6.
Yeah.
And then the one at home. Yeah, and he was good. But I saw a lot of Warriors fans hating when they announced it.
Yeah.
I think they were expecting like a Nathan Cleary to fill that spot from Johnson, but
Oh, Jet Cleary.
yeah. No, but they're expecting like a big name like
Oh, hey man, you guys spend too much money on
AFB.
No. I got love for the players, man. Get your bread, get your money.
Yeah,
I got nothing against you guys.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's only a certain time, man. So
Do you know who I think's gonna have a good season this year?
Who?
And it's just like hand on heart, just watching him train. Jay Stevanga.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
he
he's
suits
gonna-
Manly. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a gangster team for him to be.
he suits Manly. I like that.
Yeah. So Jay Stevanga, obviously Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt's easy. Dally him.
Comment on the post. Ben Hunt first try score a grand final.
And honestly, if you can get a futures bet on it,
You
put
can
him as Dally M Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, you can get a futures on that.
Yeah. Wonder what that would pay.
$15 or something.
Easy. Zeke, give us 10 grand, please.
I'm in the hole at the moment, man.
We were talking about the Tigers, eh? They're interesting at the moment. I was watching, I think it was, what's his name? He used to be captain of the Bulldogs, something Graham? James Graham. He's got a great podcast where they talk about the intricacies of rugby league, right? And some of the cool stories that happened in the past. And he was talking to who I forgot who it was, or something like, maybe a Daily Mail journal. And they sat down and they're talking about the Tigers. And they went through every team. And I was like, do the Tigers beat the Panthers? No. Do the Tigers beat the Warriors? Maybe. Maybe it's a draw. And they went through all the teams, and they came to the conclusion that the Tigers would probably only beat 4 teams. You don't agree?
More than that.
Should I go through it? Should we do it ourselves?
Let's do it over under on how many games the Tigers will win this year. Because during Origin period, they carve up. They've beaten them, and the Eels have a really good record against Penrith.
Yeah, but their best player will be out for Origin.
Who? Luai?
Yeah.
Or Coruscant?
Both?
Coruscant.
Oh, no. Coruscant didn't play last year, didn't he?
No.
He played one game.
Yeah.
What would you set the over under at Tigers winning? What games? How many games?
How many games do they play?
25.
Yeah, 25. Oh.
Or was it more? They keep adding more.
I don't know.
We'll just say 25.
I'd say they'll be below 500.
No, what do you mean? No, like how many games they would win? Like,
oh yeah, you know how the American
10.
sports they do like above and below.
Yeah.
I'd say they'll win 8. They'll win 8 games.
Yeah, that's a good margin to set.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, yeah, I guess 8 as well, then. I don't know. I think, man, like when you obviously talking from experience, bro. When you have a tough season, you got a point to prove for the next one, like, and it's all kind of momentum, you know. Like if you get a couple of games early, it can change the whole storyline, you know.
Have you ever played for a team? And I've seen some of the Blues teams you've been on, and they've like had big names that have come in, like big signings, and it's almost like it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
What's the like? You know.
I don't know. I think it's like, bro, like both ways, expectation on that player.
Yeah.
Like, we think that person's going to come in and change things, and then like he does too. Like, I don't even know how you say it like that. Like, but I just think, yeah,
because you're a part of the Benji Marshall era.
yeah, bro. To be fair, I reckon he got thrown under the bus. Like, he had no. Like, because the way they play league, leagueies, they run across the field.
Yeah.
Where rugby runs direct. We play at the like they both play at the line, but the 10 is kind of he takes it to the line and shoots out the back or whatever. Where leagueies, the 10 or the player
7, 6,
he's running across and dropping off and backdooring whatever, and he couldn't. It took a while for him to get that because obviously everyone else is playing rugby where they're running off like a normal 10 would. But it wasn't working. Where I think like how Roger had his one, he had ITM, and then come into rugby. I think that would have been a lot better.
And then they switched him to fullback to
give him more time. But then that's a whole nother game because his kicking isn't like tactical kicking isn't the best. But to be fair, bro, Blues never really have tactical kickers. We just got bloody X Factor everywhere. And we weren't a kicking team. Yeah, I never realised it till I went to France. And like those fellas, like from 9 to 15, they all kick.
Yeah.
And And the Blues was like we only had the 9 and the 10 and maybe a 15. It wasn't all the time. And man, it was crazy.
You know what's funny? I remember we interviewed you on the Next Night podcast. We were talking about your best 15, and from the outside, like from someone based in New Zealand, looking over there. You only see, what's the halfback's name that everyone
Dupont.
We don't really see it because we've had Aaron Smith, right? And to us, Aaron Smith's the god. What is it about that guy?
Oh, bro, he just...
What can he do that Aaron Smith can't?
Oh, bro, he can't. I think Aaron Smith was like, he just fed the team. Like, he fed the 10. Yeah. Like, his job was just quick. Obviously, does all the box, like really, really well. Like, he's an awesome player too, but just some of the stuff that Antoine Dupont does. Like, he just takes the ball from a right crossfield, kick, try. Or he'll just fend off a loosey, step, bump someone off, offload. He's just, for me, like seeing that, and like how well the French have come, how well the team I was in when he come on board.
Yeah.
Just like, man, there's a team like last week, they play the European Cup, and the European Cup is like the big, the top 6 from every competition come together to play for the European Championship. They beat Leicester. Leicester won the competition 2 years ago, 80-12.
Oh,
80,
bro. And I was talking, when I was at Moana this morning, the Pommy fella, Tom, come up to me and he goes, "Mate, look what the French boys are doing to all these teams, bro." Saracens got pumped from Cast, and Cast are coming like 6th in the French comp. Bordeaux smashed Colesi, the Saya Colesi's team, and Sharks 60 points to like 20.
What's happening over there? Have they got like? Did they import some coaching? Have they changed their methods? Are they doing something different training wise?
Nah, I don't think. I think everyone else is kind of fading away. I think money speaks. That's where the money's at the moment for on that side of the world. But besides Japan,
From what you're seeing since being back, is New Zealand falling behind?
yeah, I think so. I think we just don't have the competition. Like, we're not playing the big games as we would if we had South Africa, and so there was like a different style of play. That's what I liked about the Saffers, is when like they played a different game, a game that we're not used to, where we just play Super Rugby and we just play the New Zealand team. We all kind of play the same game. So when it's time to go play Ireland and France and stuff, we're only good at like we're good either way, but we're just so used to playing the same type of rugby where those fellas want to scrum and maul and play a kicking game. Where
you know what I love most about this chat, Zeke?
What?
Is that I can already see the dollar signs for when the European rugby season. Like, oh, let's go!
Rugby odds are pretty bad though, eh?
Yeah.
Like since I met you, and just paying more attention to, like, I already preferred top 14, but just watching more, just for betting wise, man, the standard's so high, eh?
Yeah.
I love it, man, especially watching those players that you named.
So in saying that, you know how New Zealand, they're pretty iffy about letting guys play with the black jersey if they're based overseas, and if the competition is much better overseas, is it time to just open it and go, fuck, just pick the guys, man?
oh, bro, that's tough, eh?
The Wallabies did that, eh?
Yeah. But like, if you go off the back of like Aussie doing it and South Africa doing it, then when they opened it, they kind of tanked. Like, they really tanked, because obviously there's a level of rugby to play international rugby, and sometimes I think where the clubs are at now in Europe, it's a lot more better, especially like the French clubs. But before it wasn't, I think, and that's why some guys will go there, and some guys, I heard a story, obviously when you're here in playing Super Rugby, you're running like 4 or 5K training session, and you're doing like say 2.5, 3, so you're doing like 15Ks a week on the field.
Yeah.
These boys, when like the old school boys are then like at Toulon, just before I was about to go over, they were saying like they ran like 2K a week, and the boys would be like, "Yeah, sweet, we're off. Like, we're out of here. We know what we're doing. We'll just shoot." So some guys, like in the middle of winter, weren't taking their like tracksuits off.
Wow.
Because they weren't running that much. But see, that if you put your All Black boys and then you give them that environment, then they're gonna fade away. Like, they're not they're not staying to the same level.
Yeah.
But I think now where the rugby's at in Europe, it's pretty, like, obviously with Geordie Barrett.
Yeah.
Geordie Barrett's at Leinster in Ireland.
He's doing all right, eh?
He's doing all right. But that's a pretty stacked team. Like, that's like the Toulouse.
Yeah.
That the 14 guys going to the French team. That's Leinster, and they got like more. They got like 20 guys at Leinster. They're the Irish team.
Far out. A lot of their some of their, I guess, their best players are their age now. It's time to kind of hand it in now. So
that's why I think the All Blacks are in a good place. Like, they've battled for these last 2 years with like this young group, and obviously this young group's going to take them for the next World Cup and maybe the one after. Whereas like South Africa, Ireland, even France, I don't think they're going to make it to the next World Cup with the players that they've got.
yeah.
Pretty much like Penrith, eh?
Where do you think they're going to rank this year? I forgot about them.
I think
I was
they're
really
still
talking about them.
somewhere around 4 to 8. Like,
Not going to win it.
Nah, I think Melbourne win today. I think, bro, they haven't lost to anyone, and they got, what's his name? Stefano? Or
Yes,
Stefano?
Stefano.
Yeah. He's good, man.
Yeah.
So imagine putting him like guys like Sean Bloor, Elise Katoa.
Yeah. How good has he been for Melbourne?
Yeah, that's the thing that just Melbourne just do for you, eh? So, oh well, another prelim loss for the Broncos. No.
Nah.
Hey, mate, they're undefeated this year.
Oh yeah, you said.
Brother. Everyone, no. Let's just stop the laughing just for a second. Let me just take a sip of my drink. Everyone just quiet down for a second.
Yeah.
There's a thing called TMP, time and a place. When it's time to talk about the Brisbane Broncos, it's nice to have a laugh, but it's not one of those times. When it comes to the season from round 1 right up until the grand final, they will go undefeated. They'll never lose a half. They'll never be behind on the scoreboard. Honestly, if you just put that bet together in a multi to never be behind on the scoreboard. Damn it! I was going so good. Don't worry about it. I fucked up.
Edit it.
No, but straight up, honestly, there's just something about that team this year. I'm not being biased at all. Like, if the Broncos are looking shit, oh yeah, they're not going to do good. Peter Wallace at halfback. Nah, they're not going to do good.
Peter was the man.
Fuck, he was all right.
He's the best halfback since Alfie Langer. Trust me.
Ben Hunt was a better halfback. Yeah. Fuck, man, we support the same team. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
bro, I'm a realist, man.
I'm trying to finish my speech and you're cutting me in half. Fuck me, dude. Anyway, make the bet.
Bookmarks this. Or whatever it is. Storm, Sharks, Broncos, Penrith. That's top 4. And then after whoever.
So you're saying Storm?
No, to finish at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Not finals, just that's the table.
Yeah.
That's the top 4.
Honestly, you just hand in your supporters badge. Fuck. Honestly, if you want to be a Sharks fan, be a Sharks fan.
They just always have the luck of the draw. Man.
Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway, just from me, the Broncos supporter here, just from start to finish, they'll be top of the table.
Can you go to Australia? I'm like, we should go to a game. We should go to a game.
I always want to throw that one at me.
I'm asking.
I can't get to Australia.
Okay.
Apparently they don't like my character. I got integrity, man. Let me in. But hey, thanks everybody for hanging out. Learned a lot today from both you guys. I learned about how deep your knowledge is of rugby. How much your depth of being a hater is next level. Like,
Don't worry, it can go more.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.